Welcome back, Dalot out for the rest of the season. Another injury blow. When we just had a good news, Ahmad Diallo is back. Another bad news today that Jager Dalot won't be available for the rest of the season. It's so devastating. Ruben Amorim just confirmed in his press conference ahead of the Bournemouth game on Sunday that Jager Dalot has picked up a calf injury and won't be available for the game against Bournemouth on Sunday. And he has also said that there's that possibility that the Lord will be out for the rest of the season. He also said that he's not sure because he has said there's just a possibility, and he said that the Lord will be checked week by week, and the Lord really works so hard and might recover quite well. And he said that Dalot had something in his calf muscle, being that he has been playing frequently. You can see Dalot among the players that have been playing frequently in the team is Diego Dalot, Bruno Fernandes, and Andre Onana. But this is so far Andre Onana this season. I think Andre Onana most of the game that he has been rested, but I think Dalot and Bruno Fernandes, the players that have been playing most of the game, I'll say most of the game. I think the only game that they were rested this season, I think, was the game against Wolves. After that 120 minutes in the quarterfinal against Olympic Lyon, they had just to be rested. And hearing that he has picked up a calf injury, it's so saddening. And looking that you have just Ahmad is just back, you know, and us going to having a big squad depth, and knowing that the lot also will be out. It's just devastating. And you can see the score that we have. I'll say it's a good squad. The defense, it's a good squad. Knowing that Mazrui probably might play as a right wing back, being that the lot won't be available. But also looking at the youth team, the youth players that we have Jadon Camerson. He was in the bench against Wolves. I think also in the bench against Olympic Lyon in the Europa League, if I'm not wrong. So probably Amor may use the youth, the kids, because in the game against Wolves, he used the kids. Ahmad's playing as a right wing back, and we saw Taylor Frederickson playing as a left center back, and they were quite amazing. You can see the performance was good. So probably with the score that we have, because we need a big score depth going to the season. You can see we only remain with five Premier League games until the season's over. And being that it's been said that the Lord, there's a possibility that will be out for the rest of the season. That's may look possible, but in the Europa League, we're still in the semi-finals in the Europa League, and probably if we qualify and reach in the finals and the Lord is back, I would say will be something good because we'll need much depth in the Europa League. I think that's where we need much depth. And in the Premier League, though, with the 5 games remaining for the zone to be over, I think we also need to win most of those games. Even though I will miss the Lord in the game against Bournemouth, also I'll miss him in the game against Athletic Bilbao, both home and away. But we just need a score depth. Look at our defense. We have Victor Lindelof, we have Harry Maguire, we have Lenny Yoro, the young Taylor Frederickson. You can see, assume we have Victor Lindelof, we have Maguire starting, we have Lenny Yoro starting, and we have Taylor Federico starting. There's no one in the bench. Probably Johnny Evans. Yeah, Johnny Evans is on the bench, and that the young kid Jaden Camerson in the bench, and I'll say the lot not being available. I'll say it's just a big blow because we just need depth. Imagine if the lot's available, you can see we have a depth. You can see the lot. If the lot starting as a right wing back, we have a player like Jaden Camerson on the bench. If maybe Amorim will want to use him, you can see the back three. If we have Maguire starting, if you have Lenny Yoro starting, if you have Frederickson starting, you can see we have Johnny Evans on the bench. You can see you have Victor Lindelof on the bench. So we just need much depth. We don't need to see our players picking injuries. If any player picks an injury, it's a big blow. In any of those positions, you can see the impact that most of them are bringing. The lot so far this season, I'll say, has been playing. He hasn't playing that good the beginning of the season, but there are games that he plays so well, scores goals for you, and the games that doesn't play so well because these are players that plays with lots of its energy, plays so hard, plays for the badge, and if it's not available, I'd say will be big miss. Let's just hope. And you can see Amorim also in his press conference, they said that Matthias Dalit is near, and you can see Matthias Dalit hasn't been confirmed when is his return. Amad Diallo, it was reported yesterday that he will be back in training next week. You can see Amad Diallo knowing that he'll be training with the Manchester squad next week. It's something good. Jaden Heaven, I don't know what's happening because in the game against Olympic Lyon, he was on the bench. In the game against Wolves, he wasn't on the bench. You can see also Amorim saying that he's not yet ready. Don't know what's happening with Jaden Heaven. And another player that's out injured. The game before we played against Wolves, Amorim did say that the reason why Altai wants not available, he had a little bit of setback. So I think the only player that, and in this press conference, he hadn't mentioned anything about Altai. That means Altai probably won't be available. But the ones that he has mentioned most won't be available. I think it's Diego Dalot, which is a big blow after him suffering that calf injury. And you can see also, I forgot, also we have Luke Shaw back in the defense. You can see the game against Olympic Lyon. He played against Wolves. He was rested. And you can see we have most of our players back. The ones that were injured, the likes of Mount, Luke Shaw, everyone is back. Ahmad also is back. And the lot out, I think it's not just good news, but it's part of football. Injury is just part of football. Let's hope no one gets any injury before we play Atletico Bilbao away in Spain. Let's hope no one will be injured. I'm just praying no one will be injured. And I know if those kids are given opportunity, they just prove it. I know Jaden Camerson playing on that right wing back will be something good. I've seen him playing in the Manchester United under 18. I think that it's in the FA Youth Cup against us in the quarterfinal. He was just impressive. I think he was just wonderful in that game. So I know him if he will be given, if he will call up to step up, to play as a right wing back, even though Mazrou will be there, but Amorim probably will use Mazrou, and I know he'll use, but he will, if he'll want to use Mazrui as a depth in the defense back, in the back defense, probably want to start with Jaden Camerson. You can see if we'll do that because maybe preserving, we want to use Mazrui as a depth in the center back. I think will be something, these kids, given an opportunity, they don't disappoint that much. So quick recovery to Diego Dalot, and let's hope he recovers so quick and be available for us if we reach in the final of the Europa League. You can see Amad Diallo would say that he'll be out for the rest of the season when he picked up that injury in February, and you can see he's available. You can see he has come back when we're in the quarterfinals. Probably in the first leg he won't play, and in the second leg there's a possibility he might be playing. He might play at all. So you can see Amad Diallo coming at this important point where we need him, and you can see Dalot going out at this important point also that we are needing him. So Dalot, I just pray, work so hard, come back early when we are in the final, because if you won't reach in the finals, that means you won't be available for the rest of the season. So let's hope we'll just be back when we are in the final, because at that time we need most of our players available, we need all the depth that is there for us to win that trophy. So Dalot being out is a very big blow. It's just a big blow. That's all I had for you. Thank you for watching. Talk to you in the next one.